This first article here says Utah grapples with growing housing shortage as demand outpaces supply. This is no surprise. This is something that's been going on for the last 15, maybe even 20 years. From about 2006, 2007, just before we had the Great Recession, this is the last time we really had an oversupply of housing here across the market. Right now, we're faced with a situation where the demand is much higher because they have not kept up on building enough housing to support how many people want to actually live here. So if we take a look at this specific article, if we come down a little bit further, according to the Kempsey Gardner Policy Institute, they do a ton of research on the housing market across the state. The state faces a housing deficit of approximately 44,000 units. This is equivalent to about 18 months of home building. This shortage has been exacerbated by construction delays caused by pandemic-related supply chain disruptions and a surge of out-of-state remote workers willing to pay premium prices for Utah real estate. Now, I have a couple things that I want to point out here. We do have a shortage of housing. There's no denying that. The shortage has been exacerbated by the construction delays, by the pandemic, but this isn't the only thing that's actually playing into this. In fact, there's a lot of other reasons why there's a shortage of housing across the state. It comes down to the cost to build, it comes down to the cost of land, and it also comes down to the restrictions that are put in place by cities, by counties, by the state as a whole when it comes to building, right? The cost of permits, the delays, the time period to get through the permit process. All of these things slow it down and provide prohibit faster construction happening across the state. It also prevents people from building higher density housing across the state.